What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sport topic, and today we're gonna talk some basketball. I'm actually kind of glad that the actual situation happened a little bit because a lot of people be like, "Man, what's going on?" Ain't no basketball news been happening. Been talking mostly football for the past couple of weeks because mostly football's been happening, football season. But if you did not know, just now the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers have made a trade. Kyrie Irving goes to Boston for Isaiah Thomas, Crawford, Zaza, and Brooklyn's first pick. A lot of things to break down with this. One, Boston won the trade. Two, LeBron is leaving because three, Cleveland is definitely rebuilding because they're going after that number one overall pick. Well, the first pick of the draft. Well, Brooklyn's first pick. And most likely that's going to be a top 5 pick. And they're probably going to get Michael Porter Jr. next year. So, that gives me back to LeBron's going to be leaving. And they're planning on rebuilding without LeBron. That's what it looks like. That's what like they're gonna be doing. They're gonna be rebuilding without LeBron, because Isaiah Thomas and LeBron, like I don't see how Isaiah Thomas and LeBron gonna work like successfully. I mean, I think they still gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They probably still make it to the NBA Finals just because of LeBron, because LeBron's the best player in the NBA. So just off of that merit alone, but for that to be like a championship team? Nah. They can win the East, but not a championship team. Not a championship team. There's no way that they beating Golden State. They weren't gonna beat Golden State with Kyrie. They sure ain't gonna be with Isaiah Thomas. And I don't think that's not gonna mesh well together with LeBron. Like LeBron's ball dominant. And that's the only way Isaiah Thomas is effective, is being ball dominant. Isaiah Thomas is no catch and shoot type of person. That's the only way Isaiah Thomas is going to be ball down. But then he can't play defense. He's under 6 feet. Well, okay. Okay, Dan Gilbert. Okay. I guess maybe he already know LeBron leaving, so he like, just fuck it. Just let me get what I can get. And that's it. Now, the Boston. It's a good move by Boston. They have got Gordon Hayward in the offseason, drafted Tatum. Now they brought in Kyrie, and they still have the first pick. They still have a first pick next year that they got in the Fultz trade, and that pick is a top 5 pick. And if it's 2 to 5 protected, so if it falls out of the 5 spot, if it's 6 or below, or if it's the number 1 pick or 6 below, it goes back to the 76ers, and then Boston gets the pick of the 2019 draft. They get a 2019 top 10 pick. So Boston's sitting pretty with an extra pick, either a top 5 pick this coming up draft in the 2018 draft, or a top 5 pick in the 2019 draft. So they still gonna be able to get some young talent. I think they still actually have some other picks too. So they still have some picks for future assets that they can still maneuver around if they so choose to gain other players. If another player, like maybe Anthony Davis, which I think is probably a little bit out of the stretch of possibility now, because their strongest pick was their Brooklyn pick, because their Brooklyn pick is non-protected. So their Brooklyn pick is guaranteed next year, and Brooklyn's that bad that it's guaranteed to be a top 5 pick. So that's probably their strongest pick. So maybe the Anthony Davis is not possible anymore. But anybody else possible, because they still got picks to unload. That's what I'm saying. They still got some picks to unload, so they can still do some damage in forced trade, or just get young players. They just still get young people. Then you have, I know a lot of people say, well, Kyrie don't win without LeBron. Okay, that was a young baby Kyrie without LeBron. That was a baby Uncle Drew. That was a baby Uncle Drew without LeBron. So we're gonna hold up on that. He got Gordon Hayward now. They got the young dude in Tatum. Still got Al Horford. In the East. They in the East. They in the East, and Kyrie is a better player. Like he's just straight up and down better player than Isaiah Thomas. So they was able to be the number one. They was able to be the number one seed last year. I'm not saying they're gonna be the number one seed, but they probably can be because Cleveland, in my opinion, did get a little bit worse, and in my opinion, they got a little bit worse. So they still gonna be a top 3 seed in the East next year, and they still gonna be in the Eastern Conference Final next year because it's gonna be Cleveland versus Boston. That's gonna be a beautiful series to watch. Now we got something to watch. I gotta say in earlier videos, in past videos, that it's gonna be 2 different seasons. We're gonna be watching these little young pups, and then we're gonna be waiting on Cleveland versus Golden State, and maybe throw the Spurs in, maybe the Rockets, maybe the Thunder, maybe a little bit. Maybe they can throw them in the mix, but it's mostly going to be Golden State and Cleveland. Now, it's not a foregone conclusion that Cleveland making it out the East. There's a strong possibility that Boston will beat Cleveland in the Eastern Conference. So the East now the East is something to watch between those 2 teams. You got your little young rookies with the Lonzos, the Markelle Fultz, the Dennis Smiths, the De'Aaron Foxes. You got them people to watch over here. You got these Golden State. We just waiting on them to win the chip. And then you got over here Cleveland versus Boston, a new rivalry. They start the season off with each other. So we going to see them right out the gate. LeBron talking about he wanted to lay hands on Kyrie for ruining his image. We going to see this right off the gate. We going to see this right off the top. I'm just more hyped for this basketball season than I was early. And I was already more hyped for this basketball season than I was for last one. Because last basketball season, let's just be honest, I already knew what the deal was. I really wasn't hyped for it. It was a really boring season. Like I said, I'm hyped for this season just off the rookies alone because that's really what I'm really hyped for. But now this Cleveland and Boston thing is really good. We're going to get them out the gate. They probably the best 2 teams in the East. It's just going to be something intriguing to watch. And also, there's going to be a whole bunch of LeBron talk. Where LeBron going? It's going to be a whole bunch of talk. And like I said, LeBron gone. Next summer, he's either going to be a Los Angeles Lakers because he wanted to go to the purple and gold. He's going to go, or he's going to be a Houston Rocket because the Rockets might get Melo and he wants to get as close to the banana boat as he can. Or he's going to go back to Miami and finish out his career as Miami Heat. To be honest, I think in all actuality, I think the Miami Heat one is the more likely one because I don't think LeBron wants to go down as one of those players that have all these different teams on his resume. I think he would prefer to stay in Cleveland, but the way the situation is breaking down, I don't see him staying. I just don't. I think if this would never happen with Kyrie, like to be honest, my honest opinion, if this would never happen with Kyrie, if Kyrie was never say he wanted to get away from LeBron's shadow and stuff like that, and the Cavaliers showed some more consistency as a better front office, I don't think he will ever leave Cleveland. Because I don't really think he's a guy who wants to have all these different jerseys in his background. So that's why I think the Miami Heat one is the more likely one. But you can't count the Rockets, especially if they get Melo and he want to get to close to the banana boat as he can. If they can get Melo, if the Rockets get Melo and the Rockets show some type of success, at least make it to the Western Conference Finals, then LeBron won't join in. The Rockets will make the money work. For people who say they don't have the money, trust me, they'll find a way to make that money work. And also, the Lakers, it's a historic franchise, the most historic franchise in basketball. Second or third in all sports behind the Yankees and the Cowboys. So he gonna want to be a Laker. I can see him when he got a house in L.A. I can see him wanting to be a Laker. But I don't think it's his first choice. I don't even think the Lakers is second choice. I think as of right now, the Lakers are probably third, especially if the Rockets get Melo. The Lakers are third. I think right now it will be the Heat. But that's a subject for another video for another time because we just talking about this trade. I think the Celtics are geniuses, and like I said, they still got picks to unload if they want to do other moves or if they just want to inject young talent onto their stuff. So it's just crazy. It just really is. Like, subscribe if you haven't below. Comment below if you haven't below. Click that bell to get more videos. I do this every day. If you disagree with me, if you think that Cleveland won the trade, Comment below, let me know. Like I said, I do this every day. Leave a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. I holler.